Hello. How's it going? Y'all, it's Friday. We made it. We are officially in Friday. Okay. We just gotta get through today. And the weekend's here. Y'all. Yay. How's it going? I hope y'all had a good week. You guys came out victorious, okay, in your challenges that you may have faced, all right? And you kicked this week's ass. Okay. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? Oh, my goodness. If you'd like to book a personal or sign up for my newsletter, please sign up. My website is yourpathtostrengthandspirit.com. Let's see what we got, y'all. I'm in really good spirits. All right. Okay. Ooh, choices. I don't know if we've seen this one yet. Where are my glasses? Let me throw them on. Give them a good clean off. But yeah. Let's see. I do not think I pulled this one for myself or in a reading yet. Let's see what this is about, shall we? Okay. Let's do this. So it reads, today and every day you will be presented with choices. It's important to know that the choices you make today will inform what opportunities are presented tomorrow. Don't let life back you into a corner. Just like in nature, there's always a way. Take a step back, assess your options, and affirm the choices that empower your most authentic self. The affirmation reads, my choices are guided by my ancestors and my most authentic self. You could work in the inner city. You could be born on a waning crescent moon. That's really specific. See that? Just heard something about past life. And then something in regards to either your inner child or your childhood. Some of you are faced with a choice that you bared witness to as a child. Perhaps with one of your parents. White, red, and green. You may have had a dress with a base color of white with red and green flowers or that type of floral design on it. And kids, you may have worn them as a kid. The little canvas shoes. I know some of you on here might not even know what I'm talking about, but for those that know and come from that time period, right? But kids are specific, that brand. Cotton candy. That's interesting. I feel like you're refusing also to be put in a place to where you're, like in a previous message, you know, City of Bricks, right? Where you're building these walls, right? You're in a place where you're literally tearing them down. You have rebuilt your structure, however, you are not or no longer in a box anymore. My nose is getting itching. Yeah. You're releasing misjudgments, misunderstandings, misconceptions. Let's see. Okay. Where are we going? We're about to find out. Okay. Or somebody's trying to come through from a past life. I'm getting that spider web feeling. You could be having dreams from your past life. And you may have a spirit guide that's coming and visiting you in your dream state. Be very mindful too of people trying to play tricks on you as well in your dream state. So again, I think I mentioned this last night. Make sure that you are not signing contracts, allowing people to, how do I say this, to penetrate you, accepting food offerings, okay? Know that you are in full control, okay? I just heard trickster. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see what Tara got to say. I'm just gonna get to it. New York City could be of relevance to you. Chicago. I'm seeing like older, like skyscraper type buildings with that old architecture, you know what I'm saying? What I want to yawn. I'm not even really tired. You could have heavy water in your chart. I feel like you can see behind the veil. The veil is starting to thin at this time too. You could even be having dreams about yourself as a child, or you as a child in a past life. There's something relevant about past lives, your dream state, okay? Those are Saturn. It could be your ruling planet. All right, where are we going with this, Spirit? This is interesting. Page of Wands is at the bottom. You could be discovering Two of Wands, Aries, the Moon, Cancer, Pisces. Where are you going in your sleep? It could be astral traveling as well. Six of Wands just came out sideways. Maybe this is something that you have achieved. Where you could have had a hard time astral traveling, perhaps. Where people kind of discredited your gifts. It's almost giving like this. If you only knew. What I'm really capable of now. Pisces again. You're of clear mind. Clear mind. You've been receiving a lot of direct communication from your spirit guides. Eight 18, 2 18, and then Pisces again. I don't know if I said that or not with the 8 of Cups here. You're overcoming challenges with this King of Wands here. It's not really giving me an individual at all. It's just more so you, yeah, Ace of Swords on the bottom. You've overcome this challenge. I feel like you've tapped into a new gift, collective. This is not really something that you have opened up yet with anyone. You've really left behind your ego as well. Yeah. Judgment. Okay. Yeah. Really what I'm getting with this judgment, this is a new phase in your abilities. Page of Cups on the bottom, okay? Intuitive messages. Yeah, again, dreams. Okay, tell me more. I feel like before you've had to really defend your beliefs. You could be you could come from a family to where you're like the black sheep of your family. All right. And then with this moon energy here and Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah. And you're like, no, that's fine. You don't have to believe it. You could be around a group of people who are more heavily into Christianity. I mean, I believe in God, okay? So before I need to plug up. Where's my cord at? All right. But it's more, you know, religious Christian based type of folk, okay? You come from a family who attends church every Sunday, okay? But when it comes to things like this and tarot, those are things that people tend to demonize, right? What do? You practicing? Am I plugged up? There we go. Charge. Practicing witchcraft? No. Not at all. You could have been very lonely as a child, too. felt alone. Mm-hmm. Something in relation to abusive relationships, too. You could have grown up seeing your parents in that type of dynamic. Mm-hmm. 3 of Cups, Cancer. With the World on the bottom. Yeah, this is completion. Wow. The World is also travel as well. You're really coming into your gifts. You feel a lot lighter. A sense of happiness. Temperance. You receive a lot of angelic guidance and surrounded by your angels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Tower on the bottom here, Aries. Mm-hmm. This is something that could have possibly skipped generations in your family. I feel like it's brought a sense of peace within you and balance. You could have been somebody who might have, maybe, I want to say crass, but been rash in your decision making. But that's not a place that you're no longer in. You don't work out of fear anymore, or that place of survival. Leo, strength, yeah. You exude power, but it's very subtle. But when you walk into a room, it's very much so like this, all eyes on me. You discovered your self-worth. Okay. You could have Virgo in your chart, Queen of Pentacles, yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. You could also be a single parent as well. Boy mom. All right, we got the Page of Cups, the Sun. The page is showing itself again. Okay. Cancer. I mean, it could be a water sign, but it's on top of 3 cups. And that's Cancer, specifically. All right. More sun energy, Leo. Yeah, you're feeling inspired right now. Okay. You may be considering also too 919, 819, 36, 220. Yeah, I think you're thinking about too also moving forward, and not just in your skill development in regards to your gifts, but also to using your gifts and sharing it with the world, right? You could very well be a reader, okay? High priestess, divine feminine. You're someone who has high morals, very pure spirit. You have sacred knowledge. Mm-hmm. Definitely protected. Absolutely. You have limitless potential. You've really discovered your strength and your power, but it's something that you've had all along. Okay? This is something that you're also very passionate about, and this is something that you could be right now making a choice about. Yeah. Strong ties to your past life. Strong ties to past life. Okay? The knowledge that you may be receiving too while you're astral traveling in regards to your past life is what you used to do. You were a light worker. You have people in your family that are gifted like you as well, but it skipped generations. They may have it, but they don't act upon their gifts because they're more so religion based. Okay? So there's a little bit of a judgment there when it comes to that. Okay? Mm hmm. 27:45 on the timer. That's overall. Yeah. Yeah, be mindful. You've got somebody trying to, this could be an Aquarius, Pisces again here, Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Swords as well. Someone coming in to try to deceive. Yeah, that's that trickster spirit. Yeah. Because they want your Ten of Cups. This could be a family member. This could be someone who you thought was a close friend, okay? Who once used to be aligned with you, okay? This person could be a Pisces or an air sign, Aquarius. Yeah. They said, yeah, I want that. Meanwhile, they have struggling relationships. Tumultuous. Tumultuous. Okay. Broken family. Just completely disconnected and misaligned. Their values are trash. And maybe that's what's come out as well. 710. 9-7. He said, yeah, how am I going to come in here and take what they have? Ooh, I'm going to get them in their dream state. Yeah, be very mindful. Okay. Because you are. I feel like this is also too, though, this is an upgrade. It's almost like a rebirth too. So I was speaking upon ascension symptoms. Those could have subsided, and um, this new level up, especially in your intuition and you being able to cross into other um, dimensions, if you will, and or past lives. Yeah, somebody's trying to get you caught up in your dream state, but I feel like you can tell what's real and what's not. I had a real crazy dream too a couple nights ago. Um, mm-hmm. And it was a fellow reader, right? And she is catching a lot of craziness right now. And she is just so solid, okay? She's not with any of the fake. She is, what you see is what you get, okay? Um, and a very talented, gifted, just human as a whole, right? And unfortunately, the light attracts the dark, right? And you have people who are out here who don't want to, work to get to what they want. They want instant gratification. They'll try to steal it from others, you know, or work with other people to try to steal it from you. However, you are of light energy, okay? You might be an earth angel, quite honestly, amongst other things, right? You've really had to grind it out and hustle. Mm-hmm. There could have been a period of time where you're really obsessed with work, too, and you've had to take a step back. Mm-hmm. But you have an opportunity to use your gifts, okay, and really be creative. Create something new within that. That's my angel number cards. Mm-hmm. Don't let life back you into a corner. And it's not just life backing you into a corner. Don't let these people back you into a corner and create stagnancy for you. Because they're out here passing judgment. That's your opinion. We can agree to disagree. What's for them ain't for everybody. And what's for you is yours. And yours alone. And can't nobody take that away from you. Mm-hmm. You have total love and support from the divine. I don't operate like that. 11 or 0110. Belief system. Okay? But this is also about going after what you want, using your unique self, what is destined for you, inspiration, your talents, your gifts. Okay? appreciation and gratitude, because as it says, you're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different, because that's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. 555, change. It's also encouragement, support, obstacles, battles, most specifically, spiritual battles, okay? Calling, restructuring, creative work. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Hold on, y'all. I need water. Okay. I'm back. All is well. um, yeah. So 77, 77. You very well could be a star seed. You are yeah. You definitely could be a star seed. With 7777 perseverance card, this is enlightenment, reflection, inner strength, wisdom. Okay. Know that if you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. Okay? So there may be a need for a change of perspective on what's taking place or over you now. I really don't feel like there's anything taking over you now. It's just you know, these influences around you, quite honestly. Okay. Let's see. One more. 2020. Okay. This is the compassion card. Also mercy, diplomacy, potentials, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. Okay. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Confirmation. When I cut it off, I saw 209 on the clock. Let's see. We'll pull the ancestral and spirit guide messages, and we will close out, y'all. You're definitely a very direct person, honest. Especially with the Queen of Swords here being on the bottom of the deck here. All right. Someone of unbiased judgment, despite those around you. You call it how you see it. Okay. You're a very direct communicator. One more. Let's see. Don't forget to comment, like, share, follow, or subscribe, you guys. Comment, let me know if this resonates for you. Okay. The things you are passionate about are not random interests. Those interests are part of your calling. Mixed signals yield mixed results. Make sure you are clear about what you are attracting. You are being nudged to finish what you started. Stop putting it off, because that completion will unlock the next level for you. Again, your light will irritate many unhealed souls. New levels, new devils. Okay? One more. It's time to share your story. Your story is so powerful that it can help others. Share your truth. All right? Yeah. Even going back to childhood, I could feel like too, I feel like also, if you grew up in an abusive household, it was religiously abusive as well. But yeah. You know you're a chosen one. No question about that. Because right now, this is the time you can only solely, okay, rely on yourself. Okay? If you're questioning whether or not you are headed in the right direction, you are. All right? Just take a few breaths and focus inward. All right? Take the time to, think things over and consider your options and consult with spirit, okay? The Most High, your angels and ancestors. They'll never steer you wrong. Okay? Why? Your choices are guided by your ancestors and your most authentic self. And again, the Most High. So, y'all, that is your message. It's time to act. No more delaying, y'all. No more delaying. All right. Love y'all. Until next time. I hope you have a great day and a beautiful start to your weekend. Okay, y'all. See you guys soon.